Hey everyone, it's the one and only Brooklyn. Yes, honey, and welcome to Brooklyn's Tea Talk. No tea, no shade, just some pink lemonade on Brooklyn's big, comfy couch. Hey everybody, so I am back again with another beautiful author. She's so amazing. Mrs. Karen Stewart, thank you so much for being a part of, our podcast today. Let everybody know where you're from and a little bit about yourself.
All right, so I'm a writer. I'm a Juno nominated singer-songwriter. However, I write for Chelsea Stewart, but however, while we're on tour with Chelsea Stewart in South Africa, this book came out. So it's a motivational book, and yeah.
So what inspired you to come up with such a good, I should say?
Thank you so much. Whenever you're pursuing your dream or pursuing as a parent, trying to encourage your own children within their dreams, stuff comes up. And so things that were challenging came up, and so I wrote about it. But I would just send it to my email. But then when we got to South Africa, I had a little bit of time, and I thought, actually, I will say this. I was watching Earn Your Leisure on YouTube, right? Hey, shout out to the gentleman. And then they were interviewing Ash Cash. And so Ash Cash was talking about books and blah, blah. And so I thought, oh, well, I could do this. So while I was in South Africa, I kind of put together three different books, send them up to Amazon, and then when I came back to Toronto, I made that into a physical copy.
Nice. So you said you're a songwriter.
I'm a songwriter.
A songwriter.
Yeah. Mother of a singer.
A mother of a beautiful singer. So what's the difference between writing a song and writing a small little book? Like, is it harder for you to write a song, or is it much more harder for you to write like a small book?
That's
story?
a beautiful question. I think all my life I want to be a songwriter. I've been a poet for the longest time, and I didn't quite understand the connection. So I spoke to Ian, a family friend. I said, Ian, he's a songwriter. I said, how do you write a song? And he's like, Karen, just sing the words. So I did that. Now it's fair and created songs. But now as far as writing, it's like songwriting. These writings, they both come from inspiration. So something happens and you feel a way, and so you're right, and I think writing is therapy for so many of us, and it's really no difference, really. It's inspiration. It's something comes inside of you, and you pour it back out on paper.
So, say for instance, one day somebody came to me and said, listen, you're an amazing songwriter, you're an amazing author, but they said, you know what? We only have enough money for you to go on one avenue, either being an author or being a songwriter. Which avenue do you feel in that moment that you would pick?
That's interesting because words are the foundation. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. So that's a really good question, but both of them come from inspiration. So I think the first avenue, or the first concept would be being an author of written word without a melody. And even when you write, sometimes there's rhythm in the writing as well. So that's where poets come about, So there's even rhythm within the words that you're writing down, right? So I don't know. That's a tough question. I can't. Look, like Cardi B, I don't need to choose, honey.
I
don't need to
she
choose.
referred back to the girl Cardi B. She says, "I don't need to choose."
That's right. I'll have it both ways.
So before we go, I know you said you have a beautiful daughter that sings as well.
Chelsea Stewart. Yeah.
Chelsea Stewart, y'all. Make sure you guys check her out. How much of an inspiration was she for you when it came to writing your songs
Oh my.
And how I know you say you write, dude. So I want also there's a second part to the question, that and also when it comes to her, do you help her, or is she getting some of your traits, as in she's able to write songs herself, or do you assist her with that?
So Chelsea is an amazing songwriter. We write together at times, and like say Over You, when I wrote the song. I thought it was done. I gave it to her. She's like, "Oh, Mom, it needs a chorus. It's not done." I'm like, "Well, it's done here. You think it needs a chorus, and you add a chorus." And so she added a chorus to Over You, and that song did amazing things on many, many charts all over the world. So, is she my inspiration? Of course. How she inspired me? You know, with going through the stuff that she does, and she does it with such grace.
Aw, she's so cute. I just love her.
True. I love you back.
Okay, so I have so before we go, first and foremost, is there any more? Can we look forward to any more books from you? Any more songwriting? Let us know.
I'm most definitely. We're not stopping writing songs, so for sure. We were nominated for a Juno Award in 2019. So so my daughter's Genesis EP was nominated because I was a songwriter. I too, I received that nomination because I was the writer on there. But as far as a new book, most definitely I'm writing. I'm working on a children's book right now. It's actually finished. I was hoping to have it here, but the universe said no, this is not the time, so it never got printed. So I'm working still with When the Power Goes Out, and this is actually the first event I've done ever as far as an author is concerned.
Well, you did an amazing job.
I really appreciate
that. I was listening to you read, and you did an amazing job. You're an inspiration, and your daughter should be very happy to have a mother like you who's very supportive. And you guys both have similarities because growing up, a lot of us probably didn't have the same similarities with our parents and stuff like that. So the fact that you were able to find something that you and your daughter connect with,
yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, I mean, I've been a single mom, right? So it's like we've been connecting from the very beginning.
Yes.
Straight up. So
See?
It's just that, right? And that's how we are as women and moms.
Powerful.
Don't let them fool you.
Yes.
That
so let
can't
everybody
be broken. Okay.
So let everybody know where they can find you. Your handles on Instagram and
I'm Femme Creator on Instagram. So F is in Frank, E is in Elizabeth, Mary Elizabeth Creator, CREATOR, Femme Creator on Gmail, and I just wanted to say about this book, about the title, When the Power Goes Out. We were in South Africa, and they have this thing called, what's it called? Load sharing. So apparently, when they were fixing up South Africa, some of the people who were in power at that time chose to only make sure that electricity was in their area. So when things became more fair for everybody, Black South Africans in particular, poor, economically challenged South Africans, then they had to start to build electrical or outlets or powerhouses so that power could go to these places. So because South Africa is so big, there are times when some areas have to do without power for 2 hours, and so they call it load sharing. So we don't have power, say, in Johannesburg for 2 hours, so that somebody in Pretoria can get their power. You know what I mean? So it's all balances out. So when I was putting this book together,
no power
at one point, and I was like, when the book was done, I still didn't know what to name the book. And then like at 2 o'clock in the morning, I was like, you know what? That's it. When the power goes out.
You see?
Simple.
You see, a small negative you turned into a positive,
right.
Because you could have easily said, you know what, let me close the book, let me go to sleep.
Right.
It's really dark in here, but you
created a title.
You created something out of basically nothing. You said,
right.
You know what, I'm in a dark space, why not?
That's right.
So as you can see here, we take negatives and turn them into positives. If you inspire to be a writer, a singer, anything like that, it shows you that if you continue with your dreams and
most definitely.
You can
most
and will
definitely.
So thank you so much for coming. And
thank
whenever you drop your next book,
I'm gonna holler at you guys for sure.
Exclusive.
That's right. And thank you so much for having me. And I want to thank you too for what you're doing, because some people might think this is simple, blah blah blah, but you're inspiring a whole lot of people, and once it's on YouTube and where all your outlets, there are generations beyond you that are going to be inspired by this. So I appreciate this.
And I appreciate you. And happy International Women's Month.
That's right.
We're here to inspire, so thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and thank you, sister. Thank you so much. Love you back.
Look at that. That's called love, baby.
There you go.
Love. Oh, there you go, boo boo.
Your comfy couch.
Thank you. Say it again. Say it again. You see that?
I love it.
Say it again. Say it again.
You're missing out, man.
Yeah. Talk about my comfy couch is small.
Yes. This is patient. Look, we're just ain't saying no. Get out of here, man.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Ruckus. And we are out.
Hey everyone watching Worldwide Entertainment TV. This is Ashley. Let us know your thoughts below and hit that notification bell after subscribing. Visit WWETVN.com to check out this worldwide exclusive.